up, Mike? Toronto. VK on the beat. Check. I'm in Toronto where you wanna get a city love. I'm from Toronto where you wanna get a city love. I'm in Toronto like we wanna get a city love. My city love me back for my city love. I'm in Toronto.
Welcome to episode 1105 of Toronto Mic'd. Proudly brought to you by Great Lakes Brewery, a fiercely independent craft brewery who believes in supporting communities, good times, and brewing amazing beer. Order online for free local home delivery in the GTA. StickerU.com. Create custom stickers, labels, tattoos, and decals for your home and your business. Palma Pasta. Enjoy the taste of fresh, homemade Italian pasta and entrees from Palma Pasta in Mississauga and Oakville. Electronic Products Recycling Association. Committing to our planet's future means properly recycling our electronics of the past. Redley Funeral Home. Pillars of the community since 1921. And Canna Cabana. The lowest prices on cannabis. Guaranteed. Over 100 stores across the country. Learn more at cannacabana.com. Today was TMLXX. That's the 10th Toronto Mic'd listener experience, celebrating 10 years of Toronto Mic'd. I say today because as I record, it's 11:54 p.m. I literally just arrived home and I'm recording this intro because I have the feed, I'd say the raw feed from the board at TMLXX, which took place on September 1st from 6 to 9 p.m. at Great Lakes Brewery. It was an amazing night and it sounded great if you were there. And thank you to, I think we counted 100 unique FOTMs who made an appearance at TMLXX. But I plugged my board into the feed, if you will. I want to thank the great Al Grego for his help with the audio. Like I said, if you were at the event tonight, it sounded amazing and it was an amazing night. Even Mother Nature cooperated. But this audio you're going to hear, which is the raw feed from the night, isn't awesome. It's not what you're used to. They weren't my mics. There were three mics, and there was a bit of a echo effect as it picked up multiple feeds. And, well, what you hear is what you get. And if it's not up to your standards, I won't judge you for skipping. But it was such an amazing night. I wanted to keep a, audio archive of what went down tonight because it really touched my soul. It was perfect. But it won't sound perfect. You'll know what I mean in a moment. But I want to thank Cam and Stu for judging the Mind Blow competition, which you'll hear about a half an hour into this recording. I want to thank Meredith Lazowski for getting things started with a wonderful song. I want to thank Rob Pruce for bringing his keyboards and for just entertaining the shit out of us. Like, wow. Thank you, Rob. I want to thank Blair Packham. Amazing. Great stories, great music, and special guest Danny Graves, who sang a few jams to take us home. Oh my God, lead singer of The Watchmen. Dream come true. Magic night. I wish this audio turned out better than it did, but this is what I got when I got home and took a listen. So you can hear what I have. And again, I apologize for the potato quality of this recording of our wonderful live event at TMLXX.
Morgan, who are you looking for? He's right there with your mommy. Don't be late for soccer. Mark Carey has arrived. Okay, get a beer. Great Lakes, thank you for the beer. Get some pasta. Paul, good to see you, buddy. Where's the Just Like Mom's sweater? Okay, well, I expected to see it. Please go and get it. Does that mean broccoli is here? Oh my goodness, Sunshine and Broccoli's own Broccoli. Nice to see you, buddy. Welcome everybody to the 10th TMLX event. This is TMLXX. Man, what amazing weather we've got. I don't fret about what I can't control, but this is amazing. What a perfect night. And look at all these people. Peter Gross is eating his palma pasta. Nice to see you, Peter. You know, Mike Epple is at a table a couple back there. Yeah, he's back there. Two tables behind you, Mr. Epple. Okay, I'm going to open up with a few fun facts, and then Meredith Lazowski is going to play a song for us to open things up. And then we're going to give way to Rob Pruce. So let me give you a few fun facts. This week marks the 10th anniversary of Toronto Mike. It's been 10 years of Toronto Mike, so thank you all for listening. This here is our 5th TMLX event at Great Lakes Brewery. So a big thank you to Great Lakes for hosting and for buying us all our first beer. Make sure you get your first beer from this handsome gentleman over here. He'll take care of you. This is the 3rd time that Palma Pasta has fed all of us at a TMLX event. And I have some exciting news that TMLX 11 is going to be at Palma's Kitchen on December 3rd at high noon. Is Canada Kev here? I was going to look at him when I said hi. Oh, you're going? Okay, so my daughter Morgan, I'm a terrible dad. You can all know it now because I'm missing her big soccer match tonight because I didn't know it was going to go on tonight, and I booked this a long time ago. So Morgan has 6 goals in her last 2 matches, everybody. Go Morgan, go! Jarvis, you might want to go too. And that's my lovely wife, Monica. Thank you, Monica. Come back later. So, we're going to be back at Palma's on December 3rd. Now, a very important roll call before we get to some tunes. Because heading into today's TMLXX, only 3 people other than myself have appeared at every single Toronto Mike listener experience. So here's a little roll call. Is Al Grego here? Al is here, everybody. Al is 10 for 10. That's amazing. Is Langer here? Michael Lang is here. Langer, why are you wearing that Watchman t-shirt? Is something going on later? Okay, that's a secret, buddy. Okay, Langer is 10 for 10. Is Rush Mike here? Rush Mike, oh my goodness. So these 3 have quite the rivalry going. All 3 are 10 for 10. A big round of applause for Al, Mike, and Mike. Oh, you're all Mikes. Okay, shout out to Langer and Rush Mike. Big round of applause. Is anyone here making their TMLX debut? So this is important. Okay, so Peter Gross, that's your son? What's his name? Roger, welcome. Who else? Okay, I know. He said he was shy, but Steve and Judy, who I met at a Blue Jays game earlier this summer, if Steve doesn't deliver a mind blow later about how we interacted, I'll deliver it for him, but it's going to be wild. So welcome to your first TMLX event. Who else is making their TMLX debut? Amber Morley, running for City Council in Ward 3. So if you're a Ward 3 resident, you know what you got to do. Thank you for coming, Amber. Anyone else here? I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, Laura is here. That's Tim's daughter. I think she was dragged here. Were you dragged here or are you here on your own volition? Okay. She's here for the free Palma pasta. Okay. Anyone else coming to their... Okay, Andrew Applebaum is here from Toronto Legends. The legend himself, Andrew Applebaum, and his wife, Vicky. Amazing, and I can't believe he's making his Toronto Mike debut because he's a super FOTM, but Mike Epple is here. Where's Bojana? Where's Bojana? Okay, not here. Mary, I know you're being shy back there, but Mary is making her Toronto Mike debut. Great to see you. And Meredith, of course, who's going to perform here in a millisecond. I know she hasn't been to one of these things, but Meredith recently made her Toronto Mic debut, and she's going to play a song to open things up here. I want to let people know the amazing Mind Blow competition, the inaugural Mind Blow competition is 7-ish. So we're going to hear some tunes, and then we're going to roll right into the Mind Blow competition. It's not too late to come up with one. I blew Morgan's mind a couple of years ago when I told her that the raisins that she loves and the grapes she loves, they're the same fruit. She couldn't believe it. Okay. By the way, on a serious tip before we get to some great tunes, is Garnet here? Peter, is Garnet coming? Do you know? Negative. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we all remember that a great FOTM who was here last August for TMLX 8 and always had a smile on her face, and we miss her quite immensely, but I wanted to shout out Becky Dinwoody. Beck is no longer with us. We lost her, and we miss her. We wish she was here, so a moment for Beck. Some say I'm the Colonel Tom Parker to this woman's Elvis. Who wrote this? Okay. Speaking of Elvis, by the way, is Elvis here by any chance? Elvis had a long drive. He's not here. Maybe he'll show up later. Quick mind blow to warm you up before the inaugural mind blow competition at 7-ish. Did anyone here see the Baz Luhrmann film about Elvis? Okay, in that film, Colonel Tom Parker has a Dutch accent. Right? He talks with a Dutch accent. Where's Lieve Fumka? Oh, hiding in the... Okay, no, you don't have to. Just wanted... I said Dutch, so I thought I'd shout you out because you're Dutch. Okay, that's all. Great job, by the way, with the name tags. It turns out Tom Parker actually had a southern U.S. accent, so that's a bit of a mind blow. They'll get better at 7-ish. Meredith, where are you? Meredith Lazowski. Okay, I'm excited. I'm the Colonel Tom Parker here. Come here, Elvis. You got a guitar? Okay, you're set. So I will be quiet. I want to listen to Meredith, and then Rob Pruce. And then the Mind Blow competition is 7. But thank you all for coming. Amazing. What a turnout.
Hello, everybody. I'm Meredith Lazowski. Thanks to Mike for having me. This is awesome. So nice to meet all of you today. Awesome. I'm going to play you a tune from a record that I just released in June, and Mike was gracious enough to have me on the podcast recently, and I was able to talk a little bit about some of the stories from the record, and yeah, I'm just really excited to be here. It's okay. We're good. Thank you. All right, I'm going to play you a tune from the record. This one's called No Reason. Trouble had a best. Trouble had a heart. Wait away for hours. Way to make a start. After all the time I put there, oh, I was running, I was afraid. And if there ain't no chance for a reason, then I am the one to blame. I'm learning to run so fast in a place that is so stark, gathering my healing and running to the stars. After all the time I put there, chance for a reason, and I am the one
blame. Tired of looking back at things I haven't done. Well, the time is now. I gotta get it done. After all the time I put there, oh, I was running, I was afraid. And if there ain't no chance for a reason, then I am the one to blame. And if there ain't no chance for a reason, then I am the one to blame.
Thank you. Thanks, Mike, for having me. Oh, sorry. It's okay. I'm Meredith Lazowski. Thank you. Perfect. Awesome.
You're amazing. FOTM Meredith Lazowski, everybody. Amazing. So Rob Bruce is going to start playing keyboards for us. If you haven't heard the Rob Bruce episode of Toronto Mike, get on it. It's amazing. It's fresh. Stu Stone is here, everybody, with Trudy, wearing his Pearl Jam shirt. Love it. I want to thank some people, though, because it takes a village. It takes a village to get this done. So I want to thank some people. Okay, Al Grego. There. Where's Al Grego? He's behind me. Al's amazing. I need speakers, and I need to be able to have musicians, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to help you set up a cool setup. Al's my audio guy. You're amazing, Al. Do you know that? Al Grego, everybody.
Plug the podcast.
Oh yeah, he's got a podcast about, don't tell me, Letterkenny and Shoresy, and if those two shows are your jam, then you want to listen to the Produce Stand. Or is it the Produce Stand?
It's the Produce Stand.
The Produce Stand. He's got a great podcast. Who inspired that podcast?
I don't know.
Just kidding. It's okay.
Somebody named Mike, I guess.
I want to thank a few more people real quick here before I get out of the way. Live Fumka has been amazing with the name tags. Honestly, Live Fumka. The name tags, amazing. Thank you so much. And I mean, the help I get from just all the Broad Squad, can I call you that? That's your name. I didn't give him that name. I just want to make that clear. Oh, the late great Sheila, another fallen soldier. We miss Sheila as well. Moose Grumpy, you've been amazing help. Stephanie Wilkinson is amazing. Can I ask what's going on with the cupcakes? This is amazing. I didn't know about this. They're butt cakes? Oh, I like that. So who's behind this endeavor? Okay, Stephanie Wilkinson. Please, Stephanie, you're amazing as well. Thank you so much. Every flag has a hashtag. Fun fact. Oh, by the way, take as many pictures as you can, as much video as you can, and tweet it or share it with the hashtag TMLXX. Then I can find it later. Okay, Rob, I'm going to let you play, and I'll say more boring words later. Larry Fedoric is here, everybody. Larry Fedoric, he's got a great podcast. Later, That Same Life. Larry, I biked to the episode about quiet quitting today. And I'm quietly going to quit this podcast. Goodbye, everybody. Okay, so Rob, anything you want to say?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I'm providing dinner music, but you've already eaten. So I'm providing dessert music. because I normally play with like singers and bands and stuff. So I'm gonna sort of like, I call it tinkling the ivories, because I just like, my friends say sometimes that I've got like music Tourette's, where I'll play like 5 seconds of a song and then 5 seconds of another song. So I'm gonna just like play things and just ignore me. That's really what makes me happy. So the piano's up here and I'm up here, but just do your thing. And if you happen to listen, that's cool. Because I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Except this first song, well, I'll tell you a little bit about the first thing I want to play, because the reason I love Toronto Mike when I discovered Toronto Mike was because he makes me feel nice and nostalgic for Canada, because I've lived in New York for 21 years now. But everybody that goes on the show makes me homesick and makes me love all the things I grew up loving about our great home and native land. And so there's, musical things that I feel like, I played it for you at your house a little bit. It's my... And I played this 1,000 times today for my sister, and every time I started the song, she went crazy, because it makes me happy just to play the opening chord. And when I play it, you'll know why. I don't know it very well, but just starting it makes me happy. Yeah, sure. That might make it shut up. Because when I do it again, out of the blue, it just makes you happy, right? I know. Okay. Like 11, I guess, when it was on the radio. It goes very nicely into... If Gowan were here... Tetley Tea or something, right? And they're all in the key of C, which is nice. So. another one in the key of C. Thank you, thank you. I used to play in this band called Honeymoon Suite. Another song in the key of C went like this. What does it take? Thank you. I used to play this show called Mamma Mia, which was all ABBA songs. Have you heard of ABBA? ABBA. So this was a song from Mamma Mia and from ABBA. There's a million ABBA songs I could play, but. Sing along. They had this other song they call. They go. If I had a drummer, it'd be better. ABBA. Okay, I'm going to play a couple of songs from my band, The Spoons. And I have these little tracks that I sort of put together. So it gives me a little bit of a beat for a couple of songs anyways. And makes me feel not so alone, because I like that. There's a bug on my keyboard. Hold on. Hey, dear. Brent. Hold on. So this song is the title track off of our second album, which we released almost 40 years ago, actually. So this fall it's going to be 40 years since we released it. It's called Arias and Symphonies. I made a track off the record, so I'm basically playing along with myself, karaoke style, but no vocals. So it's just me and the band. Hold on.
Rob. Oh, sorry. I'm talking all over you. Rob, that was amazing, honestly. Don't go too far, but...
Our time is good.
Okay, good.
Watching your clock.
Yeah, somebody's got to watch this clock, okay? I've had a few Great Lakes beers, okay. Look at this crowd. Somebody do a head count. Who's good at math? Any accountants in the audience? Over 10, Al says. Okay, I think we're... Somebody do a head count and then get back to me. Ladies and... How many name tags have you given out? Okay. So you're over 60. Well, over 60, that's been confirmed. Okay. It's compelling audio here. Okay. This is exciting because we're going to have some... Shem and Alice are here. Shem, stand up here. I want to just say much love to StickerU, StickerU.com, an amazing partner of the program for years, helping to fuel the Real Talk. Who here is from Cabana? Where's Johnny? Who's Johnny? He said, Johnny, out there? Okay, they're hiding, but they were here a minute ago. They'll be back. They'll be back. Oh, he's talking. Somewhere they're hiding. Okay, we have a couple of big deals that are going to come up here and judge the inaugural Mind Blow competition. I hope a bunch of you, I hope all of you have been working on your Mind Blows. Did you see? Linda's here, the original Foss. Hold on, because I want to announce the two celebrity judges. Am I allowed to name your day job? Can I say it? I don't know. You're a very private man. He got engaged and got mad at me when I mentioned it on... Oh, don't talk about that, he said. Okay. My toast co-host. Welcome to the stage, Cameron Charles Gordon. Did I get that right? Is it Charles? Cam Gordon, everybody. Okay, guys, I hope everybody had a couple of Great Lake beers because this is a big deal. The man had a voice in My Pet Monster. He was in Donnie Darko.
Alf the Animated.
Oh my gosh, Naomi Parnas is here. Parnas, either or. Get a beer, get a name tag, get some palma pasta, and make sure you have a Mind Blow.
Thank you. I'm gonna take my...
He was the star of Faking a Murderer. He also directed Faking a Murderer. He had a rap song with Jamie Kennedy called Rollin' with Saget. Stu Stone, everybody! Okay, so, yeah, so everybody, I gave full control of the winners. This is Cam and Stu's decision. We're going to get all the Mind Blows. They're going to offer a little real-time commentary and analysis. And at the end, we'll have winners and actual prizes. There's actual prizes. Say hello to the FOTMs at TMLXX.
Like we're going to say hello?
Yeah, you, Cam.
Okay. And then these are like... everyone's a winner type participation
You want me to
prizes.
I have something here.
Yeah,
Cam Brio's here.
There you go, Cam Brio. Whoa.
Just in time.
That's Cam Brio's music. Look at that. Big run-in. Awesome. So Mike's got a sack here.
Well, it's been worked on.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear us? Yeah? Because we were told, Mike told us that he told Cam and I that we would be able to come here and get mind blown by all of you. So hopefully you've got your fun facts and your mind blows, because somebody's going to win Mike's phone. No, what's the prize?
Rob's keyboard. Up for grabs.
Okay, there's a few grand prizes. The winner can choose, and then second place can choose, and then third place gets what they get. But there's also participation prizes. But I have a gift pack from Cabana.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Mom, you better have a good one.
I have, once Anthony arrives, I have a $50 gift card. David Ryder and Chris Brown are here, everybody.
Oh my God.
Holy, this is happening. Okay. A gift card from Palma Pasta. Thank you, Palma Pasta, for feeding everybody at this event. There's a gift card there. And Brad Jones, are you here? Stand up, Brad. Where are you, Brad? Where am I looking here? Brad Jones from Ridley Funeral Home.
Shout out to Ridley Funeral Home.
He's got a prize pack that's pretty awesome too.
What's that prize pack?
It's like a 10-minute purse ride.
So I'm the host of the most, but you guys have the fun. Who's first to share a fun fact with everybody? Who's going first?
Hebsy, I love you, buddy.
Hebsy, you got to. Hebsy's full of fun facts. I hear them
you
every
go.
Friday morning on Hebsy on Sports.
A golf anecdote. Dave Steve stuff. Come on.
Amber Morley, everybody. Amber, FOTM Amber. Come on my mic here.
There you go.
Nice to meet you, Amber.
Thank you. This is not a fun fact. Well, kind of. It's more of a mind blow, and I just learned it recently. You may or may not know, but the first organized hockey team in Canada in the late 1800s was an all-black hockey team in Nova Scotia.
Wow.
Did you know?
Did
It's
not.
not in the history book. Just saying. Thank you guys, and check out ambermorley.com if you live in Ward 3. Thank you.
I'm into it.
Well, contest is over, folks. We've got a winner. Who's going to want to come up after that? Shout out to Ridley Funeral Home on this segment.
So, gentlemen, what is your analysis? What do you think, Cam, of that mind blow?
That's a mind blow.
I like that that's a mind blow, but that's also like history right there.
Historic.
So I kind of like it. It
And
ticks
is
a couple
it new
of
to you?
boxes.
Did you know this?
I did not know that.
I did not know it either.
Did not know that.
I think it's awesome.
Excellent.
Amazing.
No, I think it's...
Okay.
I think
All right,
that's
who's going to compete with Amber? Who's next for the mind blow contest?
Okay, we got...
Okay, VP of Sales, everybody.
Okay.
We couldn't do it without the VP of Sales.
Come on up, man.
Tap the mic before you talk.
Yeah. Hot mics here.
Hello, hot mics. Hot mics. You actually could do it without me very well, but I thank you for saying that.
Oh, he came prepared.
Yeah.
Join me, if you will, on a journey through the history of country, western swing, and jazz music that will bring us to a very familiar and happy place, at least for some of us. James Robert Wills was born on a Texas cotton farm in 1905. His father was a champion fiddler, and young Jim took up music early, playing the fiddle and the mandolin. He left home at the age of 16, drifting from town to town, picking up work as both a barber and a fiddler.
Sorry, a fiddler.
A fiddler, that's correct. Not a diddler, a fiddler. He joined a minstrel show where, since there was already a gym, he decided to go...
Sorry, what's a minstrel show?
A minstrel show. We won't get into that.
Fair.
Yeah. After a few months, Bob Wills started a new band, the Wills Fiddle Band, which turned into the Aladdin Laddies, and then the Light Crust Doughboys, and then the Playboys.
Ooh.
After moving from Texas to Oklahoma, they became Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys. In the early 1940s, after hearing the dual guitars in Burt Phillips' band, he loved the sound and hired both guitarists, Cameron Hill and Jimmy Weeble. Jimmy Weeble was a key member of the Playboys as they gained popularity, but he eventually left to fight in World War II. Stay with me, we're almost there.
Should we take an ad break?
Yeah. Canna Cabana. Shout out to Ridley Funeral Home. Upon his return from the war, Jimmy Weeble began playing with jazz greats like Benny Goodman, and in 1959 he accompanied Frank Sinatra on his tour of Australia. The 1960s saw Jimmy working as a studio musician, playing on movie and TV soundtracks, and by the late 60s he began teaching and mentoring young guitarists. Here's where it gets cool.
Okay.
1972 he took on a student from Grant High School in the San Fernando Valley.
Uh-oh.
Jimmy introduced that student to orchestration techniques.
Wait a minute.
And encouraged him to become a studio musician.
I think I know where this is going.
Jimmy's protege got his first studio gig in 1977 at the recommendation of some high school
By
friends.
the way, Tyler's just reading Wikipedia here.
No, I wrote this. I wrote these words myself.
The one who added it to the page.
I didn't want to forget any details.
This is incredible.
On the recommendation of some high school friends who had played on the previous album by Boz Scaggs called Silk Degrees, Boz hired this guitarist to play on his next album, and following those sessions, that guitarist, Steve Lukather.
Yes.
Okay.
The man.
And his friends joined forces in the official band of Toast and Pandemic Fridays, Toto.
That's a great fun fact.
The Steve Lukather story, everybody.
That's great.
Jimmy Weibel, Bob Wills, thank you.
There you go.
I'll take my prize at the side, thank you.
That was incredible. Honestly,
I will say that was really boring, but he nailed the dismount.
Well, it's on brand for the band, for some.
Yeah, that was good. I like it.
I thought that was great. That blew my mind.
Brought up the nose at the end.
Well, I don't know. It's between hockey and Toto. Anybody else? I mean, somebody's got to come up here with a fun fact or a mind blow. Bunch of shot. Here we go. The Langer Banger, everybody.
By the way, someone needs to mic up Blair Packham in 1236 back there. I would kill to hear what they're talking about.
I could probably do an impression of it.
Okay, I'll try not to bore you like VP just did.
Shots fired.
No, it was good. It was good.
Does everyone remember a newscaster from City Pulse, sportscaster, Catherine Humphreys?
Sure.
Okay, so 2 mind-blowing facts about her. Number 1, her father, throughout the 80s and 90s, owned the Oshawa Generals.
Oh.
Okay.
And number 2, her ex-husband, they got divorced, and the father of her children
is Perry Lefko.
is the drummer of the Tragically Hip, Johnny Faye.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Her like banter with Mark Daly was really good. I enjoyed that. Who likes banter?
But here, is that a mind blow to anybody in this audience? Like, is there anyone here who didn't know she was married to Johnny Faye?
I didn't.
I actually knew that.
We all knew it. Come on. We expect better from Langer. Peter Gross. Firstly, while you come to the stage, Peter, did you work with Catherine Humphreys?
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! Mind blow. He hired Catherine
On the
Humphreys.
mic, dude.
Okay, save all that. Okay, I know you got it.
How you doing, Peter?
Okay, here's the story. When was that?
Right on the mic.
Early 90s, maybe? And she was working in the spaghetti.
Wait, is this a sequel to the last one?
Yeah, this is not my mind blow story. I'm just filling in the
Fred 2 of 2.
spaces.
Come on.
Okay.
She was working. I'm not good with mics. She was working in the spaghetti factory, and I had a reporter, Damien Goddard. Anyone remember Damien Goddard?
Yeah.
He tried to pick her up by impressing her with the fact that he worked at 680 News. And she had some interest in sportscasting, so she ended up coming in about once a week for a year, and I helped her as much as I could. She went off to, I think it was Huntsville, some radio station in Huntsville, and then a couple years later, she videotaped an audition at City TV, and she asked me to look at it. And I looked at this audition that Catherine Humphreys had done, and I said, that is better than anybody on the air right now.
Wow.
And City TV held it for, it was about 9 months. They didn't hire her for 9 months because they were on the verge of hiring some former Olympic athlete, and they got into a mess because they realized Catherine was so much better.
His name was Ben Johnson.
Yeah, no, it was a woman, actually.
Too soon.
Anyways, the long and short is they eventually made the right decision and hired Catherine, and she did some wonderful stuff, and then got together with the drummer and had some
sex.
But that's not my mind. Mike has told me that I can't use any story that I've said on his podcast, so I can't tell the story about sleeping with the 6-foot fashion model.
Okay. Jeannie Becker.
No, she's not 6 feet.
No, but that's another story. That's another story.
No, I can't tell the story about doing coke with Jeannie Becker in the limousine.
Jesus.
I can't tell the story about how Al Pacino stole a movie role from me, which is also true. But I'll tell this one. Here's my mind-blowing story. I directed Martin Short in a movie.
Whoa.
True story. Is everyone impressed with that?
What movie?
It was a porno movie?
My last, around 1985 at City TV, Moses allowed me to shoot a half-hour movie called Butter Bump in the Eighth. And on the list of the top 100 greatest movies of all time, it's right between Shawshank Redemption and The Godfather 2. And
this was in 85?
About 1985.
I may have auditioned for that.
There were 3 leads in that movie. Nancy Dolman, this beautiful, beautiful woman that I actually went to high school with, who was married to Martin Short. An actor named Jonathan Welsh, who was in a series called ENG. People might have seen it.
I remember on CTV, right?
And we hired this. The script asked for a young boy, about a 12-year-old boy named Sean Robert. He blew us away when he auditioned. Anyways, Nancy was married to Marty Short. Marty showed up one day on the set with, I think she had 2 children, 2 babies.
Okay.
And so it just struck me, well, Marty's here. I'm going to ask him to play a scene.
Yeah.
It was a racetrack story, and
Perfect.
we wanted to have our lead actor walking into the track and a disgruntled bettor coming out of the track, slapping his form into the hand of the guy going in. That's
Right,
kind of a tradition. If you're leaving the track and you've lost all your money, you give your racing form to the next guy. And we had to do the take 3 or 4 times because Marty would do a piece of business. He actually fell into a garbage can at one point. So
The kind of shtick, like a Kramer.
that's my claim to fame.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
I directed Marty Short in a movie. Thank you.
Not nothing.
I have a mind blow too. The way that it feels for Cam to hang out with me, that's how I feel when I get to hang out with Peter. So I thought that was good.
That's good.
I think Mike's got a mind blow.
Yeah.
I've never felt so tall.
I like these mics.
This is how Cam feels all the time.
Totally.
Okay, so what do we think of Peter Gross? Did I miss the analysis?
I think he's great.
I thought that was cool. I mean,
Yeah, Peter Gross, everybody.
He directed Martin Short.
He did Coke with Jeannie Becker.
That was a different kind of mind blow.
I thought that's what this was. Okay, who's next? Who wants to follow Peter Gross? Leslie.
here we
Let's
go.
give it up for Leslie, whose sister is going to come on Toronto Mic'd. That's a fun fact. And maybe you could blow minds by reminding them who your dad was.
Yeah. Leslie from Leslieville, too, which I like that.
Nice to meet you. This is going to be a bit of love for Stu, actually.
I'll take it.
Oh.
I have to say, Stu, for your musical tastes far exceed your age, so
Yes.
to speak, right? And I always appreciate the stuff you talk about on Toast.
Thank you.
And previously, like Pandemic Friday. So I became a Stu Stone fan during the Yacht Rock episode.
Perfect.
That was, yeah, absolutely. So my fun fact will kind of come somewhere between VP of Sales and Langer. It will be kind of
All right.
there. Okay. All right. So on the May 19th episode of Toast, number 5,
Yes.
it was songs from bands with more than one singer or some other obscure rule that Mike devised.
Yes.
At the 1 hour and 25-minute point of that,
Precision.
yeah, Stu kicked out the jam "Color My World" by Chicago.
Yes.
So fun fact, it was from their second album, Chicago 2, in 1970. But in 1976-77, I played that song with 80 other grade 7 students on the ukulele. So this is a fun fact.
That's pretty cool.
But then Stu also made the mistake of saying that Terry Kath died in a car accident.
Oh, that's
But
not
then
true,
You
right.
corrected yourself and said that he accidentally shot himself, which is true.
Tomato,
But then
tomato.
you missed a really key important fun fact, and this is my mind blow.
Okay.
That Terry Kath's widow went on to marry Kiefer Sutherland.
Really?
Whoa.
Wow. That's a
So
mind
that's
blow.
my mind blow.
She's
and
almost
their
Canadian.
daughter is also an actor who is on Veep.
Wow.
Her name is Sarah Sutherland.
There you go.
I think that's everything I have. Yeah, that's it.
That was great.
Thank you, Stu.
That was great. That woman married well twice.
Totally.
That's a legit mind blow.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, she played to her audience, okay? She's
She wants to win that can of Cabana. She better play to her audience.
You know what we haven't been doing? The participation.
The
part.
participation, not consolation. We have a bunch of Twitter items. I feel like these have become a mainstay of TMLX, the fun football.
I don't know if this is such a good idea.
It's kind of like the T-shirt cannon, a little bit. Why don't you do the long bomb like
Why don't
the
when people
Doug
come up, we
Flutie
can
type
just hand
gimmick
it
there?
to them, you know?
There you go. Look at that.
I think Mike's drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that sucks.
Only 46 more footballs.
Okay, we've got another mind blow here, Mike.
There you
It's
go.
enough.
This is a simple one related to recent episode.
Okay.
I learned that Sigourney Weaver's father is actually Sylvester Pat Weaver, who was an executive for NBC.
Cut the mic.
Hey, no.
that was it?
Okay, look.
Wow.
Okay, because I shared the fun fact with Jim Cuddy of Blue Rodeo that Sigourney Weaver's dad was Dennis Weaver,
Okay.
which is not true at all.
Who's Dennis Weaver?
Pizza pasta made perfect. Because where's Anthony? Okay, they were asking me. He was asking me, why do I say pasta? Isn't it pasta? But what is the correct? Anthony Petrucci from Palma Pasta says it's pasta.
It is pasta.
Pasta.
Jim says, why not pasta?
What was that Mike Bullard mind blow the other day? Oh, that Frank the Tear's daughter wrote for the Carol Burnett show. Anyway?
I think Perry had a legit mind blow, unlike what just happened.
Yeah.
Mike.
Like that was shtick. Mike, come on.
Do you want to give me the introduction, or do you want me to just reveal who I am?
Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, producer, personality, great guy, author.
Multiple best-selling author.
Multiple best-selling author. I have posed for photos with many of his books. Perry Lefko, everybody.
You forgot to mention that I do a radio show with Jim Taddy
Yes.
Saturdays. Go ahead.
Please. The Yes Guy Show.
Saturday at noon called the Yes Guy Show, and I'm only allowed to say Yes Guy once because Jim told me that's all I'm allowed to say.
Oh, I like this.
My fun fact, mind-blowing, whatever you want to call it. On the mic? Okay. I'm going to say 2 words, and if this doesn't blow your mind, you people don't know anything.
Whoa.
Frank D'Angelo. Okay.
Is he here?
No, he's not. I used to work for Frank D'Angelo, then I was paroled. Okay, so that's why I'm here today. My mind-blowing fact was actually brought to light by Mike over there when I appeared on his show. How he figured this out and how he knew it, I don't know, right? Back in around 1976-77, I was working across the road from the ports, which you may or may not remember, and I was parking cars. There was a girl that walked by me, a really good-looking girl, and one day I mustered up the courage to say, would you like to go out with me? And she said yes, and it was a rather normal kind of date. Then it was around 1982. I was working for the London Free Press, and the girl that I had dated at one time ended up being on the cover of Playboy. This is a true story. Her name is Leanne Lee. How he knew that, I'll have no idea. But this is 40 years ago that I dated a girl who ended up becoming a playmate. It sounds like, what's that song by, there's a...
Jay Giles Band?
That's Jay Giles Band. This is the truth, okay?
Sure.
So, did that blow your mind, or do I have to go back to the Frank D'Angelo?
So sorry, Mike dug that up?
Mike dug
like
that.
the dark web or something?
I don't know where he found that out. Like, he could have said anything about me. He brought up that. So, okay, once and for all, how did you find that out?
You want a good Perry Lefko mind blow real quick here? Okay, so I'm at TMLX 5 at Palma's Kitchen. Perry's there. Great to see you there, by the way. Perry gives me a book. He wrote a book with Ed Olchuk. I'm like, this is great. I've got a book. He takes a photo of me in the book, and then he takes the book back.
There's how do we make money off freebies, okay? Like, you're going to get a free funeral out of all this. Like, come on, man.
That's a good mind blow.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
All right, so did I...
Yeah, that was good.
Material to qualify Stu?
I mean, I can't relate to I date girls that are on the cover of Now magazine, so I can't relate. I think that's a good mind blow.
That's a shoot. That's a shoot.
I think you did good.
All right, thanks.
Well done.
You did good.
All right, Brad Jones is coming to the stage, everybody. He's also donated one of the prizes. This man hosts his own podcast called Life's Undertaking. Oh, yes! Shout out to Ridley Funeral Home!
Let's all clap for the funeral home.
Well, you know what they say, right?
Hey.
As long as you can see me when you come in the door and I just can't see you.
Perfect.
So, this is a shout out to Palma Pasta.
It's pasta.
Death and pasta.
So, quite a few years ago, some of you might have actually seen this movie, but the poster was out and it said, people need it. The date is August 24th, 2022. And it's called Solvent Green. So if it wasn't for Palma Pasta, maybe I'd be serving you.
Oh.
Is that the mind blow?
Well, that's part of it, but no. You should just be thankful.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
But, so, I don't know if anyone here is a flat earther. Anyone here a flat earther? So I've got some proof for you that the earth is not round.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
So I read somewhere that the earth is 70% water, correct?
Yes.
That water is not carbonated, correct?
No.
So the water is flat.
Ah.
So is the earth.
Shout out to Ridley Funeral Home. That joke died.
It's like some
Good thing we're already all lined up perfectly for the car ride.
I was going to say, somewhere Kyrie Irving is busting a gut.
Oh, we've got a big legend, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look
Big
at
Daddy
this.
Cool himself,
Esri.
fresh from the Tour de France.
Sure.
I biked here, so I
like
wanted
it.
to
There you go, Team Esri.
Yeah, Team Esri, Geography Corner.
Love it.
And a slight geographical part of this mind blow relates to Mike specifically. So I have seen Mike out in the wild 4 different times, not at TMLX's. So most recently I ran into him at the Blue Jays game. We got a nice photo with your daughter. That was a lot of fun. And previous to that, a few years before, was at the Paradise, where we saw the reporters. That was there as well. I think Tyler was there, and there was a few other FOTMs that were around. So that was the second time. Previous to that, Lakeshore Santa Claus Parade, which was a lot of fun. I think they're putting that back together this year, and that should be a real good time. Now, when you've introduced me to people before, you'll often mention, oh yeah, the first time I met Mike was at the Lakeshore Santa Claus Parade, but you forget the first time we actually met.
Wait a minute.
Which was about 6 months before.
Peter Gross's party.
In the change room at Memorial Pool. That's where we met the first time. That is absolutely right.
Is he a shower or a grower?
It was early on a Saturday morning.
Shower.
You were picking up one of your kids from swimming lessons, and I was dropping one of mine off. And that's where we met. Where he said, hey, you're the guy who does the podcast.
Met in the middle.
There we go.
What a mind blow.
There we are. Perfect. So, there you are.
That's not bad.
That was pretty good. Next up, Cam's going to tell us the time he saw Elvis Stoico at a post office.
It was Future Shot, actually.
Elvis is a Toronto legend, right, Andrew?
We have another.
There you go.
Laura. And I just want to say, Laura's dad is Paul Burford's personal chauffeur.
Oh.
And Paul Burford, this is a mind blow. Paul, are you here? I see, okay, he's in the washroom. His son Broccoli's here.
Yeah.
Before you come on, Laura, the mind blow that you all know is that Paul Burford co-created Just Like Mom.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, Laura, come on. Try to top that.
Okay, I wanted to do a choose your own adventure thing, so I've got 2 potential stories. So the first one is City TV related, and the second one is about a haunted doll.
Okay.
So, do we want City TV or haunted doll?
Yeah,
Haunted doll? City TV?
City TV.
Possibly both. Let's hear how one plays out. Showcase Showdown rules.
So I was interviewed on City TV when I was 4 years old. So I accidentally spilled boiling water on myself when I was 4, back when humidifiers were with boiling water. So I have a scar on my arm.
Oh, wow.
So I spilled a humidifier on myself. So I had to go to Sick Kids Hospital and have a skin graft.
Oh, boy.
And I was one of the first patients in the new ward of the hospital at Sick Kids Hospital. So I got to ride in a Fisher-Price tractor, and I was in the paper, and then I was interviewed on City TV, hiding behind my mom, as one of the first patients in that wing.
Who interviewed you? Do you know who it was?
I was not.
Like
my
Lauren
brain-
Honickman, or?
My brain was a
Okay, you're four.
a lentil at that
you're
point, so yes.
four and burn.
Yeah.
So.
So that was claim to fame.
Okay, that's you want to do the haunted doll because that one went over so well.
Yeah, we're gonna do the haunted doll. But by any chance, were you interviewed by Peter Gross?
He was the other kid he was the second kid in the wing.
Peter Gross, host of Down the Stretch, Ontario's definitive horse racing podcast. Laura, let's hear about this haunted doll.
Yeah.
So I went to Florida in January 2020, just pre-COVID, and I went down to Key West. And has anyone been to Key West? Woo! Key West is known for a lot of weird things. So they have a ghosts and graveyards tour, and one of the parts of the tour is going to... Oh my gosh, we got a trophy over there. So one of the parts is you have to go visit Robert the Doll. So there's this little area, you get taken to like this old fort, and I think Chucky or something was based on this doll, so apparently it was a doll that was given to a child in the 1900s, and eventually the boy kept blaming things on the doll, but eventually a lot of weird stuff happened, and eventually it was donated to this tour. So when you go in, you have to say, "Hello, Robert," when you enter the room. You have to ask Robert if you can take a picture, and then you have to say goodbye, Robert. So I hope I'm not being cursed or anything by talking about him, but there is a haunted doll in Key West that I'm very scared of, and I don't really believe in ghosts.
To this day.
To this day.
Well, pandemic happened.
Yeah.
Shortly after. I mean.
Well, let's hear for the Sick Kids Hospital story. It was really good. No, that was good. I'm scared of dolls, to be honest with you. So that sounds awful.
Laura, those were some wonderful fun facts. But I just want to congratulate Morgan.
There you go.
Who scored a goal tonight and won this trophy. Morgan, congratulations. Come get your trophy.
Daddy snatched it out of her hands.
She asked me to hold it up. She asked me to hold it up, Cameron.
Okay.
Do you want to say any words?
That's a cool trophy.
Aww.
And to think I didn't want her. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Mike, the second round, they're charging him for the second and third.
Actually, that's kind of a mind blow.
That is a bit of a fault. We had a deal that won, but then Monica sold me on the second. Love you, Morgan. I'm glad I.
Who's next?
I'm glad I was drunk.
Get him play him off.
No. Okay, who's next?
Steve's got it.
Steve. Okay, Steve. This mic is yours. Steve, I hope it's what I think it is. Is it?
I don't know what you think it is.
You know what I think it is. Here's the mic, Steve.
I'll be quick. Episode 400, my wife and I thought, you know what? Let's have a drinking game every time Mike tries to pronounce jewelry, brewery, or women. We'll have a shot. Episode 402, my wife said, you know what? We can't keep up this pace. We're going to pick one word. It's women. So about 3 weeks ago, we said, we can't keep up this pace. I emailed Mike and I said, Mike, the plural of woman is not woman. The plural of woman is women. Rhymes with Steve Simmons. Think of the song, It's Fun to Go Swimming with Bow-Legged Women. Mike emailed me back 5 minutes later.
Is that a popular song?
What song is that?
Is that Popeye the Sailor Man?
5 minutes later, Mike emailed me back, and he said, for over 40 years, I've struggled with this, and I have solved this immediately. Mind blown.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
That's not bad.
This man saved my life. Steve, honestly, because I was taking the first syllable, W-O-M, and I was just adding men to it instead of man, and it would sound the same. But he said you just change the first syllable to like whim, like W-I-M basically, right? Nobody told me that. They didn't teach me that at
Shout out to Hooked on
St.
Phonics.
Cecilia's. They didn't teach it to me at St. Pius X. I didn't learn that at Michael Power.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Or UT.
Those summers at the CNE.
Sounds like
Honestly, now I nail it every time, Stu. Did you know that? It's women.
I was just going to say, it sounds like you've been playing a drinking game by yourself today. You're winning.
So, and I want to thank Steve's wife. Wife, you're married? She's not just your girlfriend. She's a wife. Okay. Judy, I had my daughter with me, who's in Montreal right now. I hope you're listening, Michelle. Okay. My other daughter. Okay. So Judy, in front of my daughter, said that meeting me at the Blue Jays game was a bigger deal to her than when she met Paul McCartney.
Whoa. Is that true, Judy? Wow.
Judy, are you okay?
I think that alone wins Judy first, second, and third place.
She needs to say it.
I mean,
it's hearsay until she says it.
Okay, who's next? I got prizes. Who's next? Now we're all warmed up. Who's gonna? Babe, you got a mind blow? You sure? Okay, Jim is here, everybody. Big ups for Jim, making his second appearance at a TMLX event.
What's up, Jim? Hey, Stu. Good. First of all, I think we should get a round of applause for Mike Palmapasta and Great Lakes for all the free food and beer.
I also want to say a shout out to everyone serving food to everyone too. Like this should not go unnoticed. Thank you.
That hockey story's looking good.
And I guess my original mind blow was that Peter Gross and I are twins, but that'd be a lie. Then I thought maybe I'd go with Stu, Cam, and I are triplets, but that'd be a lie as well.
Yeah.
But
what else you got?
What I got? Who likes chicken here? Is there people that like chicken?
Who likes chicken? He's asking, guys. What's the deal with chicken?
So my mind blow is we're currently close to the main intersection of Royal York and Queensway, and literally, I guess down the stretch from here, Peter Gross, at Queensway and Dixie, Colonel Harlan Sanders, not Colonel Tom Parker, had a house in Mississauga. He lived there from 1965 to 1980 before he passed away. So I guess every time you pass KFC, you might think, wow, Colonel Sanders is
from
Toronto guy. Well, he moved here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I think he spent like 8 years here or so.
15 years, I guess. Yeah,
give or take.
Yeah. Anyways,
that's pretty good.
That's my mind blow.
There you go.
Colonel Sanders, everybody.
There we go.
Okay, we're gonna cook with gas. I mentioned this man co-created with Fergie Oliver. Okay, very special guest just arrived, everybody. Co-created with Fergie Oliver, Just Like Mom. Welcome to the stage, Paul Burford, everybody. FOTM, Paul Burford.
We need like Rob to play that. Yeah.
How you doing, man? Hey, Stu.
I created the show. I created it. No, Fergie got the money, and I created the show.
Okay, I apologize.
That's okay. I'm for the record, and I directed Jeannie Becker in a student film, and went out with Alice Stenham, who was a Playmate of the Year.
This is just.
I see a theme.
Anybody else?
However, here's my mind blow, and it's a curious kind of thing. Now, last week I was on with Roger Christian on Mike's show,
right?
And Roger was the set decorator, won an Oscar for set decorator on Star Wars. And so a few years ago, Roger and I were talking about things, and I invited him to come up to the university that I was teaching at, and to do a night on Star Wars. And then I said, but you know what? Because you invented the lightsaber, we've got to do something with the lightsaber. And he didn't have any lightsabers. So we went to Walmart. We went to two different Walmarts, try and find a lightsaber that he was happy with, because he designed it in a very particular way. And he wouldn't accept those. So finally he went to Toys R Us, and he examined the lightsabers, and we ended up buying 2 lightsabers. I bought them. And then the way out, there's a clerk, and I'm just saying to the guy, now, this is going to be hard for you to believe, but the guy who invented the real lightsaber that's used in Star Wars, that these are a toy, this is him right here. So you got something to tell your friends about. Anyway, that's my mind blow.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
That was pretty cool. My mom uses Walmart bags when she goes to Costco. Isn't that true? That's a mind blow.
Yeah. Kind of a mashup.
Sticker U had a bunch of stickers people were enjoying. Are there any left? Morgan's asking. Okay, go to this gentleman right here beside, that gentleman. Remember the song Mona and the Children? Do you remember the song? Mona and the Children. Maybe I could get him up here to sing it. That's the gentleman who recorded it. Douglas Cameron. Mona and the Children, everybody. Okay, we got to wrap up the mind blow so we can hear some Blair, and then a very special guest has arrived to take us home at 8:30. Who's left? Leve, come on.
Yeah. Any more swag left?
Well, I'm going to give out the gifts. We're going to cook up gas here.
Perfect.
Did you get more stickers? Oh, the kids love stickers. Thank you,
Stickers
Sticker
are
U.
So my
Hold on.
Okay, sorry.
I didn't touch it before you talk because I got swamp on my lip.
Red hot mic there.
Shorts.
Little more.
There. Okay. So my condo building has elevator screens, and they have fun facts on them every day.
Oh.
Okay.
So this is what I learned: that in every scene in Fight Club, there is a Starbucks coffee cup.
Oh.
That's my mind blow.
Was that like paid advertisement,
know.
or
It's just
kind of a statement on?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just have a fact. Don't ask follow-up questions. Sorry. Don.
Cool.
You're the last one.
Okay, this is it. And then we're going to get some prizes.
I had a mind blow, but I guess it can wait. Okay.
Stu, we love your mind blows. Okay, so Moose Grumpy's going to go. Then we're going to give out some prizes. Then Blair Packham's going to sing for us. Yes, Morgan? Morgan wants one of the prizes. What's your mind blow?
Can of Cabana?
Do you have a mind blow? Do you have a mind blow?
I don't have one.
Okay, then you don't.
Well, either does your daddy, so that works out. This is going to be good.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No. Requested by Mike.
Okay.
Mike and Monica are obviously second marriage, and Mike and Monica have an age difference. My husband and I also have the same age difference, which is 7 years. But I understand, Monica, you were late 20-ish. I was 16 when I met my husband.
Oh boy.
When you bring home a 23-year-old when you're 16, it's not popular. But
where's that hockey story?
Yeah.
Wait.
This is getting crazy.
He's got those guitars warmed up.
Oh boy.
In June, we celebrated 32 years together. And
Wow.
next year's our 25th wedding anniversary.
Wow, muzzle tov.
There you go.
According to Mike, it's Elvis and Priscilla all over again.
I like it.
There you go.
Any 16-year-olds here tonight?
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Priscilla.
Can I just do a quick mind blow? I have a really quick mind blow that I think I'll share. This isn't entered into the competition, but it involves my mom who's here. Guys, Trudy, my mom, the star of such films as Faking a Murder. So I have a sister named Carrie who was a child actor, and she was in, Gem in Barbie commercials, and she was in catalogs and consumer distributing Christmas catalogs and whatnot. And one day she was working with a baby girl that would not stop crying in this photo shoot. And they were modeling, I guess, for some girls' baby clothing, right? And the girl would not stop crying, And so my sister says to the photographer, "Oh, I have a brother in the car, and he kind of looks like a girl." And so my mom went, I guess those days you could just leave your son in the car. Hopefully the window was open. But she went and got me from the car, and they put me in this pink girls thing, and I ended up doing this photo shoot, and literally that was my first acting job, was playing a baby girl in a catalog commercial. So thank you, Mom, for getting me out of the car that day. That's my mind blow.
Mark Hebscher.
Late entry.
Wait a minute. Like a ringer. He's a ringer.
The legend.
The host of Hebsy on Sports. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we're live. I get the co-host with this wonderful man. We're live on his YouTube channel. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Mark Hebscher, everybody.
Good story. That's a good story. Thank you. Thanks for having me. I didn't want to be the first one today to tell my story. Does this come off?
It can.
There you go.
Freddie Mercury?
Well, it's because you've got people that don't know mic technique to come up here, right?
It's like G.G. Allen here.
Here, I want to tell you a story. Anybody hear me?
Is your Barry Lefko impression?
Should I talk like? How about like this? So here's the story. Someone mentioned the Tragically Hip earlier, whoever it was. Oh, right. And Johnny Fay, who's the father of Catherine Humphrey's children that she didn't bear, but that's another story.
Ooh.
Wow.
Which you failed to include. But now we're going down a real rabbit hole now.
Okay.
So if we're going to go down a Tragically Hip rabbit hole, we may as well now. Our great host here, Mike, unfortunately, for him, when I had Rob Baker of the Hip on my show, I promised Mike that I would let him ask a question and talk to him, and of course, I got so excited myself that I didn't, so my apologies for that. Here's the Tragically Hip story. I'm in California. They're opening for Page and Plant. You ever heard of those guys before?
Good show.
From Fred Zeppelin. So they're opening for Page and Plant, and while they're opening, these guys, they seem to like the guys from the Tragically Hip. They're nice fellows, good Canadian boys, and the guys in the Hip are thrilled that Page and Plant even know who they are. And so they're doing a show in Oakland at the Oakland Coliseum, and they're opening for Page and Plant, the Tragically Hip, and I'm there with their manager, Jake Gold, and we're driving to the venue, and we realize as we're driving, there's this long lineup of cars, about a mile long, trying to get into the Page Plant show.
Sure.
And we're lined up with these cars, and we're not going anywhere. And these guys have got a show to do in about 20 minutes. And I'm driving the car. And Paul Langlois, one of the guitarists who has long black hair, who, if you wanted to, could be confused with Jimmy Page. If you happen to be dealing with someone who maybe didn't know exactly who Jimmy Page was, and you were in a hurry to get to a venue, and you had to pass 1,000 other cars. You're going around over a double line with cones past 1,000 cars, with people going, what the fuck, get out of here, you can't pass us, we're lined up for Page Plant. And so in this Lincoln Continental that I had rented, in the front seat, with black hair flowing, is Paul Langlois of the Hip. They don't know who the Hip is. And I go, Jimmy Page, it's Robert Plant in the back, Zeppelin. And I just keep driving.
Perfect.
I keep on driving, and the guy waves like this, and Paul Langlois goes, I don't think I'll ever be confused with Jimmy Page ever again.
There you
Hip
go.
makes the show, everything's all good. As we're leaving, head of security comes, taps me on the shoulder. Says, I heard what happened. I said, what? He goes, you tried to pass off that guy as Jimmy Page. I'm going, your guy knew it was him, right? And the guy says, sorry, buddy. He says, and then he asked for an autograph from Paul, and he says, could you sign it from Jimmy Page? Which he did, and we got the guys into the band, and that's the only story I have for tonight. The rest I'll do on the podcast tomorrow, okay? I don't want to give everything away. That's the story. So you two could look like Jimmy Page if you had long black hair and you went like this.
That's funny. I used that trick to get into the pickle barrel. I'd pretend I'm with 1236, and we just skip the line.
Stu, do you remember?
Is he here?
1236
Wouldn't
is here.
that be a mind blow if he would get up on this stage and
I think he's taking his walk now.
See, that's why I wanted the photo.
Go for a walk? Is he here?
Do you remember Stu?
Oh, he's right at the back. He's lurking.
Get him up
He's back there.
Get up here, man.
Can we get a photo of you and Stu?
We got to do a
Mark Weisbrod from 1236
Come on,
is
guys.
here,
Give a round of
everybody.
applause for Mark.
Stu, do you remember your first visit to my studio?
Yes.
Do you remember who you bumped into?
When I opened the door to leave and Mark Hebscher was standing on the other side, I was floored.
And that's when you had that respect for me that you've never lost.
Yeah. Basically, if it wasn't for Hebsy.
We're going to give out prizes. You two have to think on this. We need a top 3. I know, you didn't know that. You guys were given some great warning. So here are the 3 prizes, okay? Hold on, I have to put the mic in the... Like this, like that, like that? Okay, I'm going to read this. I have a $50 gift card from Palma Pasta, courtesy of the Petrucci family. I also have, stand by, I don't have notes on what it is. I have a Canna Cabana gift pack, and this is pretty intense. I'm going to read it because Canna Cabana, they have some people here today who can give it in person. I'm just going to let you know, stand by everybody. I also have a Ridley Funeral Home gift pack, which Brad Jones will hand out to the big winner. So, Stu and Cam are thinking about the winners right now. Okay, this is what you get with the Canna Cabana gift pack. You get a bong.
Uh-oh.
You get a grinder. Canada Kev, are you listening? You get a hand pipe. You get a lighter. This is big. A vape option that's valued at approximately $120.
Holy jeez.
How much a vape option is?
Yeah. You get a lumber papers. You get papers.
Wow.
You get leaf cones. You get a rolling tray. You get a toque. You get an ashtray.
Is Kareem here to win this?
And you get a t-shirt. So who are our big winners? And the first winner can choose what they want from the 3 prizes.
Okay.
And then the second place can choose from the remaining 2.
Well, shouldn't we go backwards? Like the first place should be the last person announced?
But they're going to be like third to choose, though.
Yeah, but because it doesn't work, because I need them to pick.
Why don't we decide the prize we want to give out? Can we do that?
Yeah, I think that, okay, fine.
Also, we have a hard stop at...
Yeah. We gotta go. Cam, you want to give out the third place prize?
What is third place?
Yeah,
good. Okay, Ridley Funeral Home will be third place. Second place will be Canna Cabana, and Palma Pasta's first place.
Okay.
So, who's... The value of the Canna Cabana is the highest, so that should be number 1. Amber sold me on that. Palma Pasta is now number 2, and Ridley's 3.
Okay, well, the Ridley Funeral Home, shout out to Ridley Funeral Home for just a fantastic service they provide for the community. And,
pillars of the community.
And the sponsorships that they provide for Mike to keep the podcast and the lights on so his daughter can afford soccer.
This is pretty awesome. Like this is a zipper hoodie thing. A Ridley Funeral Home sweater.
Yeah, like winter.
There's a tube. There's some.
All right, announce the third place winner.
Okay.
$200 off a pre-funded memorial service. I'm not kidding. $500 off. Okay. Brad, this is 2 gifts or what? Where are you, Brad?
Well, what's the expiry date on that?
Is it 2 gifts?
No, it's 1.
It's all 1. That's $700 off a pre-funded service. Okay. Who's third place?
Okay. Steve Lukather. I can't say the name. Lukather. That's number 3.
Who was that? Is Steve here? Morgan, you want to say something?
Yeah, where'd he go?
You got robbed, man. Third place.
He's talking to celebrities, Danny.
Oh, but you got.
There you go.
You got this Ridley Funeral Home.
Tyler, that's amazing, man. You can be.
And your funeral will cost $700 less for your family thanks to the gift card.
Use it wisely.
You want to pass it? Okay, here's yours. You're going to give that.
That's actually really awesome, man.
Okay, second place winner. Morgan's going to give you. Oh, that's actually mine.
Oh, Tim Hortons gift cards. Wow.
That's credit card.
Somebody who gave me the Tim Hortons gift card? That's I love you. I'm going to check it out. Okay, it's this. That's a $50 gift card at Palma Pasta. You're going to give it to?
You go. You do the honors.
Cam wanted to award this gift card to the gentleman who told us the Walmart story with the lightsabers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great winner over here, Mr. Buford.
Paul Buford, who helped Roger Christian.
He actually created the show.
Yeah.
And Roger Christian created a lightsaber.
Yes.
Also, lifetime achievement for just like
Paul, enjoy responsibly.
Incredible.
Make sure you invite broccoli over for that meal.
Totally.
I feel like the third place prize.
Perfect.
Okay, who's first place? And then I'm going to get that person's name and address and get them their Canna Cabana gift pack. Who is it? I don't have anything more to give out.
All right. Well, we were going to give it to Peter Gross, but we figured he's partied enough. So we're going to give it to the hockey story, ladies and gentlemen. Our first place winner.
Amber Morley wins the Canna Cabana gift pack.
Set the bar.
Okay.
When are those elections coming up?
Soon. October 24th. Thank you, Cam Gordon. Thank you, Stu Stone. Great judging. I'll see you guys at Toast.
Yes, and you'll see us at the after party.
Yes.
And you'll see me and 1236 are going to go for a walk.
Make sure we get a photo of Stu Stone and 1236. Blair Packham, my friend. What a pleasure it is. This gentleman only recently came into my life, but he's already become a valued FOTM who completely gets this program. I can't wait to sit back and listen. He's going to take us to about 8:20. Then I'm going to say a few more boring words. Did you want to say something, Morgan? Okay. And then we have a very special guest taking us home tonight. I can't wait. Blair Packham, everybody. Big hand for Blair.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mike. It's a real delight to be here. I really do get the show, and I really like it a lot. I love it, actually. And I had a great conversation with Mark Weisblot, which if you heard the episodes that I was on, you would hear my impression in your head right now, but I might wait. I don't... Anyway, I'll save it. I'll save it. So, this is a song that I wrote about the guy who wrote the Monster Mash. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, not another song about the guy who wrote the Monster Mash. I know, but I'm trying to make mine different. It's about the concept of the one-hit wonder, which for some reason we find funny. I don't find it funny. I think they had a hit. Why is that funny? We should celebrate them, whoever they are. Imagine Bobby Boris Pickett in a parking lot, Sarasota, Florida. The evening air is not too hot. It's Halloween night, 1992. Bobby Boris Pickett with a pickup band. We're hoping just to make a splash, but thinking not tonight as they all shake hands and crank up the chords to the Monster Mash. 20 people are so glance up from their beer as Bobby is introduced. And for the millionth time in 30 years, the monsters revived and let loose. You can clap along if you want. And they clap for the one-hit wonder. Laugh at the tune they know. And they dance and they sing to the song that they first heard so many years ago. He's wearing Frankenstein grease paint, an old suit and boots, standing on a makeshift stage. It's a nightmare gig and it's not too cute, but his rent is due, so Bobby bears down. Trying to feel out the crowd, he starts reminiscing as the band goes from bad to worse. Some moron yells out, hey, shut up and sing. So Bobby launches into the verse, fronting this band of mulleted boys who are younger than his song. Bobby shuffles his feet and finds his voice, and with knowing grins, the crowd sings along. They clap for the one-hit wonder, laugh at the tune they know, and they dance and they sing to the song that they first heard so many years ago. Bobby will joke that it's all been a lark, but 30 years on, he's still trapped in the dark. This Hollywood gang, more famous or more dead, don't hang out with him no more. So dance instead. When I wrote this song for Bobby Pickett, who wrote the Monster Mash, I sent him an email. This was when email was new, so it took a while to get to him. And I sent him an email and I said, hey, I wrote a song about you. I wonder if you want to hear it. And I got an email back the next day because it took a while. And it said, Mr. Pickett is not currently recording new material. And I thought, no, I wrote a song about you, not for you to record. And I said that to him in a reply. I wrote in all caps because I was mad. And I said, I wrote a song about you, and all I know is if somebody wrote a song about me, I'd want to hear it. And the next day, I got an email that said, bring it on, and it had his snail mail address. So I sent him a CD, you may remember those. And about 3 months later, he died. Now, I'm not suggesting, I'm not saying it had anything to do with my song, but if anybody asks you how he died, and they clap for the one-hit wonder, laugh at the tune they know, and they dance and they sing to the song that they've just heard so many years ago, and they laugh at the one-hit wonder. Well, what the hell have they ever done? Have they ever hit the heights and had a string of hits? Well, the one-hit wonder had won. The one-hit wonder had won. At least the one-hit wonder had won. God damn, the one-hit wonder had won. Thank you very much. I got a tune, eh? Apparently, if you leave your guitar out in the sun for a while, it goes out of tune. So, Mark Weisblot, on the first episode after my first appearance on Toronto Mike, he was talking about my appearance because that's, what he and Mike do. Thankfully, I wasn't in the Ridley Funeral Homes segment, but he was talking about it and he said, I don't know exactly why anyone would think the Jitters were commercial prospects in the 1980s. And I thought, yeah, fair enough. I get that. But I'm going to play a Jitters song anyway. That was the band I was in the 1980s that Mark was thinking we didn't have a commercial. This got to number 4 on Much Music, okay, Mark? My bed is soaked, my body shakes, and it's no better in these dreams about you. When you're flying around my room, dancing on my tomb, saying I won't live without you. Oh, I'll believe in love till the fever breaks. I was strong, but got stung. I was bitten by the bug to get you. And now you are a drug, I can feel it in my blood, just enough to never let me forget you. Oh, I'll believe in love till the fever breaks. I'll do whatever you need. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever I can do to make it through and burn till the fever breaks. First your lips, then your lips, one shade brighter and they would have exploded. You made promises to me, but the only one I've seen is the sweat in which my face is coated. Oh, I'll believe in love till the fever breaks. I'll do whatever you need. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever I can do to make it through and burn till the fever breaks. Yeah, maybe you're my illusion, a picture that I have drawn, but you're gonna be real to me till someone proves me wrong. I'll do whatever you need. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever I can do to make it through and burn till the fever breaks. I'll do whatever I can do to make it through and burn till the fever breaks. Yeah. Thank you. So then Mark Weisblatt said, no. Okay, I'm not going to. Sounds like I'm obsessed with Mark. I just met him for the first time since we were at U of T Radio together in the 70s. Mark has taken it personally that I have said that we're the same age. We're not. He's at least 2 or 3 years younger than me. So, which will enrage him as well, by the way. He's at least 10 years younger than me. There. We've straightened the record out. I would like to dedicate this one to my friend Sharon. And then I got to get a special guest up to play. That's going to be fun. With her breasts spilling out of her dress, she thanks God for all her success, and a list of producers and stylists and users and her men who are trained to say yes. She paused and we tried to find flaws, but found we were quite at a loss. She was so very perfect and probably worth it if having her meant breaking the law. She tried to go on with her list, but the music swept her away. They call her an opportunist, but it's meant in the best way. Before we get farther along, I'll declare the intent of this song. It's not an indictment for all the excitement generated by beautiful blondes. No, it's not some morality tale. In the end, the beautiful fail. And like dumb adolescents, they get taught a lesson, and the homely always prevail. It's almost as if there's a list. There's not room for everyone. Only the opportunists can step up and claim what they've won. The journalists all knew the deal beneath the Academy sign. They shouted, how does it feel? And the cameras whirred and they whined. The publicist pointed and directed. She was next in the line she accepted her opportunity. With her breasts spilling out of her dress, she thanked God for all her success. And I'll bet God enjoyed that she clearly employed what he gave with such generousness. Staring into the abyss, there's only the chosen few. Only the opportunists, and maybe not me, nor probably you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is last call. I just had the order from Mike Boone. He didn't say please. He didn't say, hey, would you? Hey, would you announce last call? He just yelled at me. Announce last call. So it's last call at the bar, ladies and gentlemen. Great thanks to Great Lakes Brewery, by the way. This is a lovely evening. Really nice meeting you all. Or the ones of you I've met. Who knows, maybe the horrible ones are yet to come. I don't know. So far, so good, though. I'm going to do one more song. And I want to invite my friend Rob Pruce to come play. Rob Pruce, ladies and gentlemen. Honeymoon Suite, The Spoons, and he played on this record. Those were the days. Yeah, he's got to prepare. He's got to get in the right mental zone. I want to thank Mike Boone for having us out as well. Toronto Mike. Give him a round of applause, would you please? Yeah. And of course Mark Weisblatt, because we just do that. Let's give him a round of applause as well. We just do that. We just give it. Anyway. See, I almost did it. Not quite. All right. Rob, you ready?
Be with you.
All right. I've been a fool, played it dumb. I should have played it smart. Used my head, but not my heart. I must have been crazy, played it hot. I should have played it cool. Now I'm just the last of the red hot fools. Oh, everybody said you were an easy mark. It was a cinch to catch your eye. Just a matter of picking up the phone book and looking up the number and calling you up that night. But instead of even trying, I just shut up and look for an excuse to say goodbye. I've been a fool, played it dumb, should have played it smart. Used my head but not my heart. I must have been crazy, played it hot, should have played it cool. Now I'm just the last of the red hot fools. Yeah, when I was alone and I would think of you, I always knew what I would say. That whenever I'd see you, I'd shiver or say something silly or just look the other way. And instead of even trying, I just shut up and look for an excuse to say goodbye. I've been a fool, played it dumb, should have played it smart. Used my head but not my heart. Must have been crazy, played it hot, should have played it cool. Now I'm just the last of the red hot fools. Oh yeah, I didn't understand what was wrong with me. Didn't understand what was making me shy. I knew I had to choose, I didn't want to lose, but how can I win when I'm too scared to try? All my friends said I should call you up, you'd be sure to see the light. Just a matter of picking up the phone book and looking up the number and calling you up that night. But instead of trying harder, I just choked up and hung up the receiver when you said hi. I've been a fool, played it dumb, should have played it smart. Used my head but not my heart. I must have been crazy, played it hot, should have played it cool. Now I'm just the last of the red hot fools. That's Rob Bruce on the piano, please. Please give him a round of applause. He's playing all the parts from the record that I haven't heard since we made the record. All the parts he played on the record. So there's a dance that goes along with this one, and I'm really hoping that Mike Boone will do the dance for us, because he's ready. It only involves one arm, that's the thing. So I'm going to show you, if Rob will keep playing the riff, I'm going to show you. I've been a fool, played it dumb. I should have played it smart. Used my head, but not my heart. I must have been crazy playing it hot. I should have played it cool. And now I'm just the last of the red hot fools. Played it dumb. I should have played it smart. Used my head, but not my heart. I must have been crazy playing it hot. I should have played it cool. Now I'm just the last of the red hot fools. Now I'm just the last of the red hot fools. Now I'm just the last of the red hot fools. Thank you so much. Thanks for having us out. Rob Bruce, please give him a round of applause. Really, those are parts I haven't heard in 30 years. Yeah, exactly. Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Blair Packham. FOTM, Blair Packham. That was amazing, buddy. Honestly. And Rob, did you know you played on that jam originally? I never forgot, even though Blair did. All right, what time are we at now? 8:20. Oh gosh, it's atomic time here. Oh my goodness. So thank you. I will say a few words at the very, very end as we close out. We got to get out of here by 9. If you're interested, there is an after party. James Edgar is here, everybody. Say hi, James. You're 9 for 10, right? Who else here is 9 for 10? Moose Grumpy, you're 9 for 10. Andy Pandy, who's 9 for 10 because we had TMLX 5 at noon, and she said that was too early for her to get out of bed and show up anywhere. Noon! 12 noon! It was a Saturday, she says. Oh my goodness. Who else is 9 for 10? Anybody? Do you want to say something, Morgan? She feel like
you want to say anything? Sure. What? Tell them what you did. Your fun fact about last night.
What?
You lost a tooth. I lost a tooth.
I lost a tooth.
Morgan lost a tooth last night. That's a mind blow for you. So thank you so much for coming out tonight. It was a great night, both weather-wise. What? I can't. She just wants to go on my shoulders again because. Hey, 12:36. Make sure we get a picture with Stu Stone before you disappear. Okay, I really want to get that picture. You know what I'm feeling like? I'm so glad this gentleman's here. I think I annoyed him just enough time that he gave in and said, all right, I'll do it. But what a sweetheart. As you know, most FOTMs are sweethearts. But Danny Graves from The Watchmen is a particularly amazing and awesome sweetheart. By the way, the motel bar, Dufferin and Queen, like right there at the edge of Parkdale. That's the motel bar. If you ever want to go see a Winnipeg Jets versus Maple Leafs game, that's where you go. In a minute. Danny, would you mind taking us home, man? I'm so honored you're here, everybody. Danny Graves is here, everybody. FOTM, Danny Graves.
You come down there, I'll carry you. Watch your cord.
Hello, folks.
I'm just going to switch this up. All right, let's try it.
Still hear me? Apparently there's a pandemic going on, so I figured, why not? Well, there's one in Parkdale, and I don't know if it is it all the way out west here, too? we haven't played this before, but we're going to try it. It's our first time. It's our first time. There's a lot of words, but at least I don't have to play piano at the same time. So. I was a highwayman on the coast roads I did ride, sword and pistol by my side. Many a maid lost her bauble to my trade. Many a soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. Bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I am still alive. I was a sailor, I was born upon the tide, but with the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner around the Horn of Mexico. But when aloft and bird and mainsail in a blow, when the odds broke off, they said that I got killed, but I am living still. I was a dam builder, across the river deep and wide, where steel and water did collide. A place called Boulder on the wild Colorado. The brick then fell into the wet concrete below. They buried me in that great tomb, but there's no sound. I am still around, and I'll be back again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. I fly a starship across the river deep and wide, and when I reach the other side, I find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop of rain. Still I will remain, and I'll be back again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Oh, that was great. Thank you, Rob. Wow, you should hear me play it on the piano. It was better that way, because I need to try this thing out because I'm not a great piano player, so it needs to be of a particular.
Check it out because it feels like.
Yeah, let me see. I'll try it. It is weird. It is, but I'm going to try. Nice one. There we go. Perfect. Close it up in there. And we're in business. I'm going to throw this back on that after this too. So however you want to work it. All right, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, a little bit up. marching down. It's a frozen town. Look around. I grew up, I fell down. Nothing changes except the red lights. Nobody changes, wanna see them tonight. Everybody gather round. Everybody, yeah, drink it down. Feeling like a one-legged man, always made to take a stand. Any day now it will come, any day now. Any day now it will come, yeah. I walk in, just laugh it off. All the heads stand, familiar faces help me shake the cold off. Everybody gather round. Everybody, yeah, drink it down. Feeling like a one-legged man, always made to take a stand. Any day now it will come, any day now. Any day now it will come, yeah. Sounds like, oh, you ever notice you saw a town of ice and snow, that's you running, yeah, chasing something. What it is, I'll never know. Any day now it will come. Lots of speeders out there. Any day now it will come. It will come. It will come. It will come.
Thank you, folks. All right, I'm going to play one more song. Or sing one more. Maybe two, I don't know. We'll see. See how I feel at the end of this one. I can't play the piano very well, so I gotta. So it's just going to be my voice for the next little while. There is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companion. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyons, waiting for summer, his pasture to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer, closing his eyes as the doggies retire. He sings out a song which is soft but it's clear, as if maybe someone could hear. So good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. The deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. And now the 1st of December is covered in snow. So is the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. The Berkshires seem dreamlike on the count of that frosting. We're 10 miles behind me and 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway, a song that they sing when they take to the fields, a song that they sing about their home in the sky. Maybe you can't believe it if it helps you to sleep, but singing works just fine for me. So good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. The deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. I just got to think if I remember all these words. This gentleman, stage right, mentioned that I sang this song, so I'm going to try and sing it again, but I might repeat the first verse in place of the third verse. We'll see how that works. I live near Hollywood down in the canyon. It's a good life if you're winning, a killer if you're not. My wife I've been left last night, couldn't stand another fight. Studio's done fired me, my future's been shot by the 3 Martini Lounge. Things will get better soon, I've got a hunch. The 3 Martini Lounge. You're wasting another afternoon, punching a hole in my life. I came from the backwoods, my prospects seem real good. For actor or director, the future looked bright. But I ran in with a bad crowd, since that's just been down. Alone in the canyon, my only companion. The 3 Martini Lounge. Things will get better soon, I've got a hunch. The 3 Martini Lounge. Wasting another afternoon, punching a hole in my life. Yeah, I know what they're saying, yeah, I never get back again. I push my luck this time, and I'm on the skids. Well, I know what I'm doing, I just can't stop doing it. Me and my companion, hell-bent to ruin it. The 3 Martini Lounge. Things will get better soon, I've got a hunch. The 3 Martini Lounge. I'm wasting another afternoon, punching a hole in my life. Wasting another afternoon, you're punching a hole in my life. Thank you, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks for having me. I'm gonna have a little sip of beer.
Can I get a hug? Hug? Quick, here, come on, guys. Wonderful. Thanks so much for Oh,
can we switch mics?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You should just plug it into this.
Oh, it's okay. I'll use this one. Everybody, another round of applause for Danny. Danny Graves, the Motel Bar in Parkdale. They serve Great Lakes there. Honestly, dream come true. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. So, I just want to do a few more thank yous and then one big blanket thank you. But so much help. I mean, 10 years of Toronto Mic'd. Ian Service, are you still here? You're Ian Service. Ian Service, what a tremendous, you're like the tech background. I said, Spotify, move over, I've got Ian Service. So thank you, Ian, for all your help over the last several years, and we couldn't do this without you. VP of Sales, are you out there? Okay, VP of Sales. Honestly, buddy, whenever I have an idea, I get to meet you in your gazebo for a Great Lakes beer and run it by you, and then I leave thinking, damn, I'm smart, but I'm not smart. You're the one who made me think I was smart. So thank you. His real name is Tyler, by the way. And all your work on the Micumentaries. I get more compliments about the Micumentaries, and I'm like, thanks very much, but VP of Sales is the brainchild behind most of these. So thank you so much, buddy. Again, a few unsung heroes, but I want to thank once again Lieve Fumka for the name tags. Like, you printed the Toronto Mic logo on these things. There's hashtags. Watch the cord, babe. Okay, you're just awesome, and I thank you so much. She was fired as a judge, but she's still a good person. Thank you to Moose Grumpy, one of the Broad Squatters. Always a tremendous help. Stephanie Wilkinson, those cupcakes, I hope there's one left. Is there one left? I want one of those if there's any left, but those were... Ben, Morgan's going to get me a cupcake. Wait, you're going to get me a cupcake? Get me a cupcake. So thank you, Stephanie Wilkinson was a great FOTM before there was a podcast.
Okay, fair enough. That's really nice. You're very nice.
Okay, Morgan's bringing me a cupcake. Thank you, Morgan. And you scored today, right? That's 7 goals in 3 games. I hope the Canadian women's team executives are listening. Okay. I want to thank the sponsors. Ridley Funeral Home. Is Brad still here? Brad Jones, honestly. And when he visits my home once every couple of weeks and we sit down and I go, Brad, what are we talking about today? And we record a life's undertaking. It's like I always feel spiritually fulfilled somehow. This guy is awesome. What a great supporter. Thank you, Brad Jones. Shem was here from Sticker U, and he had to leave, but Sticker U, other than Great Lakes Beer and Palma Pasta, Sticker U's been on board the longest. And they just kick ass, they take names. Thank you, Andrew Whitkin from Sticker U. Canna Cabana, we're going to move this party to a public park nearby, Queensway Park. And I suspect will be, some of us will enjoy some Canna Cabana product. But shout out to Canna Cabana. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, she said. It's not my birthday. It's Toronto Mike's birthday. Rob, are you here still? Rob Pruce? Rob, you were awesome. Did you want, so Rob, we have to get out of here at 9, but did you want to do one more thing? Rob's coming up here. But while Rob's coming up here, Blair Packham, are you still here? Blair Packham, you kicked ass, you took names. What an FOTM. Rob Pruce, you're a great FOTM. Blair Packham, you're a great FOTM. And before I pass this mic to Rob Pruce to take us truly home, Danny Graves, I want to give one more big thank you to Danny Graves from The Watchmen. I said this when he visited. I said to him, and I meant it. I looked him in the eyes and I said, of all I love CanCon, 90s alt-rock from this country. I absolutely adore it. I still listen. And I think the greatest singer we have from that era, I believe, is Danny Graves from Winnipeg's The Watchmen. And I can't believe he's here tonight. Stu and Cam, are you here? Thank you for your judging. You were great judges in the inaugural Mind Blow contest. Well, maybe we'll do that again at TMLX 11, which, by the way, is December 3rd at noon at Palma's Kitchen, which is a good opportunity for me to say I loved the Palma pasta we all ate today. Did everybody get full on Palma pasta? Thank you so much to Palma pasta. Anthony had to leave, but that was delicious. And last but not least, our esteemed hosts for this evening, we are at Great Lakes Brewery's Southern Etobicoke headquarters. Now you know where it is. That patio is an amazing place to enjoy a cold craft beer on a nice day. Now you can come back, enjoy it, and let them know you discovered it on Toronto Mike. But thank you so much to Great Lakes Brewery, the first sponsor of the program. Fantastic host tonight. They bought everybody their first beer. Love you guys. Rob, you here? Come on, buddy. Take us home.
So here's what we want to do. Your closeout song.
Oh, I love it.
Right? But do you know it? Like, I want to sing along because enough people have heard all your episodes.
Does anyone here know the song Rosie and Gray from Lowest of the Low?
I've never heard it before. Daddy, I recognize the name. You say it a couple times.
Okay, but don't fall.
I'm not going to fall.
So, Rob, you want to play Rosie and Gray, but you don't know it? Is that what I'm hearing? No.
But I want people to sing it.
Okay, people will sing it.
Anybody who knows it could
Just, I don't know, does Blair and Danny want to sing? No pressure or anything. Anybody who wants to sing. Okay, this will be a sing-along to take us home then. We're going to do Rosie and Gray together. Oh, yeah, I'm too
there's a lot of...
Ian, I'm an old man. I can't read that font in this light. But I'm not going to sing it on the mic, though. I'm going to...
No.
Okay.
Does any, like, I mean, if anybody... I mean, you've heard the song at the end of every show, right? Literally 1,000 and something. If anybody wants to get up and... Because I'm not going to sing it. I'm going to play this on the piano, but it goes on and on.
I'm not going to sing it, but hold on. Before we play this song, guys, we can't play that song without saying, and that has been a TMLXX. Congratulations to Mike, everybody. Congratulations to Mike. And now Tim is going to sing us home.
so proud. Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Casey and Finnegan. Thank you guys for coming to TMLXX. We couldn't have got to 10 years without you. Whoa. And thank you for singing along. I recorded that, you know. And I'm not editing it.
Don't think I wasn't thinking that the whole time.
If anyone here is curious about how you come to the after party, just find me after this little sentence here, because I'll give you directions. But we are going to continue the party. Careful the chords. We're going to continue the party in the after party. But thank you again for coming to TMLXX. Mwah!